And if you really peep, the daughter even noticed, like, bro, she's not on beat at all. What is going on? At this moment right here, we should have knew that Adelaide was technically red. Remember, they was listening to I Got Five More in the car, and Adelaide began snapping. And everybody in the car was on beat, even the kids, the daughter. But she wasn't on beat because she's not Adelaide. She's technically red. She's the villain because down where they stand in those tunnels is no rhythm, is no life, it's just empty. A lot of them can't even speak English. It's just down there moving around, just shuffling around each other because their daughter peeped. Dang, it was something off about her mom.
Okay, y'all, I didn't really do an intro to this video. I just wanted to just get straight into it and just get these hidden gems that we didn't realize in specific movies. It's what I'm interested in right now. We just gonna go down the rabbit hole. We gonna see some things that we ain't never thought to see before. So let's just get into it. I think the reason why she was like talking like that, like she was like, I feel like she was talking like that literally because when she was in that fun house when she was a kid in that mirror space, she got choked out and it like damaged her vocal cords. But she knew how to talk. She was smarter than the other ones downstairs that were, underground, that was like lost and all types of stuff. So it was just like she had the mental energy to plan everything out. She had that development. I also wanted to say, like, Get Out makes me think of the movie Skeleton Key, when they like literally swap their soul or their consciousness within the bodies of other people, and it's like the same like resemblance, but it's a different storyline, but it's like the same thing happening. If you haven't watched Guns N' Keith, it's just like Get Out, just a little bit. Okay, so I just found another one. Come on.
I want to talk about the movie Gothica and how it relates to Epstein files. If you've watched the movie Gothica, could you please sit here so we can talk about it? If not, go watch the movie Gothica and come back to this, or you can see the rest of it. In the movie Gothica, Halle Berry plays the role of Miranda. Miranda is a married psychiatrist who one night, coming home from work, sees a woman in the middle of the road, dodges her, gets into a car accident, and then boom, next thing you know, she's waking up in a psych ward. She's being treated by one of her colleagues who tells her, your husband was a victim of an axe murdering, and you're the main culprit. She has no recollection of this, right?
Just want to say, mind you, she worked at the same hospital that she's been admitted to, and the husband was like the ward over the psych ward that they both worked together, and somehow she got sent to the same psych ward.
So she's trying to like remember what was going on, trying to put the pieces together. As she's slowly remembering the car accident, she's being haunted by the woman that she saw in the middle of the road, who she identifies as her colleague's daughter who committed suicide. I can't remember how, but she ends up escaping the psych ward and going home to the scene of the crime. So she's looking at everything in the crime scene and slowly gaining her memory back of her husband. I also can't remember what led her to this, but she ends up at her husband's farmhouse where she finds small film of him being tortured and her colleague's daughter. She also finds a woman who is alive, like another victim of his who is alive. So called like the cops get involved, all that stuff. And so she finally puts the pieces together that the night that she had the car accident, that woman, that the ghost of her colleague's daughter possessed her to go get revenge on her husband. Right. So she's sitting with the sheriff and comes to the realization that her husband couldn't have acted alone. Like he had somebody, you know what I'm saying, like with him. Come to find out, it's the sheriff. I can't remember what her husband's job was, but I think they was coworkers or something.
I want to pause too right now because when she had said that she started to slowly remember her, doing that and unaliving her husband, I thought it was because she had a psychotic break. But the whole time she was possessed by one of his victims. How the hell? I didn't even know that. I didn't even, okay.
Possessed her to go get revenge on her husband. Right. So she's sitting with the sheriff and comes to the realization that her husband couldn't have acted alone. Like he had somebody, you know what I'm saying, like with him. Come to find out, It's the sheriff. I can't remember what her husband's job was, but I think they was co-workers or something.
That's exactly why she got sent to the same psych ward, because he has. Oh Lord, okay, yeah. The sheriff was working with the husband in that time, and that's why he the one who went over the. He's the sheriff, so when he came to the scene.